My name is Costantino della Gherardesca. I am a television host and writer in Italy, mainly entertainment, but especially travel programs where we go all around the world.
Let's go back to February 20th. That was only a couple of weeks ago, but it must seem like a different time, a different world.
I couldn't believe it. I was taken by surprise. I was suddenly told by the state television, they're going to be locking down Lombardy, put your belongings in a car and come down to Rome. So it was terrifying, of course.
This picture of you on Instagram holding a can of water at the supermarket.
It's the only thing we're allowed to do. So I'm taking a photo showing me going to the supermarket because it's basically what the Italians are doing. We have to even sign a document before leaving the house and going to the supermarket, buying the water and coming back.
Oh, so they're tough.
They're extremely tough. Police state now.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it? In light of the virus.
Yes. That's why my manager believes it's a good thing too. I feel a little claustrophobic.
You must be drinking a lot of bottled water these days.
Well, thankfully, I'm drinking only water. There's some people that are locked up drinking wine because they don't know what to do. Yes, I'm perfectly happy being alone. Having said that, I would probably be happier if I was in LA with a swimming pool. One terrible thing that's been happening, but not only in Italy, is that there's a line of thought where the virus is the fault of globalization and a free market economy. Which is, of course, not true, because it is thanks to globalization that we have new scientific information, new data, new scientific data. Thanks to globalization, we are able to progress, to go ahead, to resolve many issues, to acquire knowledge from other countries. One can never really know one country without knowing what happens in other countries in a global economy.
Do you think that Italy was prepared for this pandemic as a health emergency?
No, I don't think so. Italy has made cuts to the health system in the last 10 years or so, I think. The most important thing, James, is that we've had market research. What's happened in the last few weeks? The audience wants to see entertainment programs, which means that people do not want to switch to another channel and see people on respirators inside a hospital dying of COVID-19. Now they've had enough.
What is your duty, and is it a public one?
To entertain people. At this moment, more than ever. To make them smile. I get emails and letters every day from people who are watching my show, which is still on the air, saying, thank you for making us smile, thank you for making us laugh, thank you for distracting us, because all we hear about is no solution in the future or for the future from the politicians, and really, people are lost, to be honest.
So you bring them hope and you can uplift them.
I uplift them. I believe it's the duty of the politicians to bring them hope.
Let's talk about Pechino Express, about a group of people who hitchhike their way to and from China, Pechino. And these are the two countries that are being worst affected in some respects in the early stages of COVID-19. How would you compare them in terms of the way the people reacted?
China handled the situation, I believe, very well. Clearly, it's easier. China is, as you know, much better than me, is a gigantic country. I love the Chinese spirit of handling it, and I was very touched by the fact that the Chinese sent aid to Italy. It was very important news in Italy at the time, and what I was very touched by was that when the Italians, many people did this thing because they're locked inside their homes, no one can go out, so they started singing out of their balconies, and this thing made the news in China.
Did you sing on your terrace?
No.
Can you sing?
No, I didn't sing. No, I can't sing, and I'm not going to be singing out of a terrace. One thing I hope the Italians will take away from this, people finally start listening to scientists again. They have begun listening to scientists and to experts. Having said that, I hope the Italians understand that it's necessary to work and change and rebuild and free the country from all the bureaucracy in order to compete in the modern economy, in order to go ahead and to implement the necessary changes.
Good luck and please stay healthy.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
The China Current continues its special coverage on the coronavirus outbreak. Go to our social media at The China Current and our website for interviews, videos, and podcasts. I'm James Chau. Thank you.